everyone. I would like to call this meeting to order. Thank you for joining us during our weekly hybrid Emirates breakfast meetings, and welcome all of you to come to our board in person and virtual in this beautiful morning. Happy August. My name is Pauline Lam from Cotai Realty, and I'm your August program chair. At this moment, I would like to invite our president, Chen, to lead us for the Pledge of Allegiance. And everyone, please stand.
Good morning, everybody. It is my pleasure to ask you to join me in the pledge of our flag. Please face the flag and put your hand over your heart and recite with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Please be seated. And we will now have our inspirational quote with Lily Hua. Let's welcome Lily.
Good morning, everyone. It's Lily. Success is no accident. It's hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love what we're doing or learning to do. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And success is not easy to achieve. We need to continuously reconnect, update, and consistent, never give up. Thank you. Okay, a little about me. I believe you know I'm Pauline Lam from Cotai Realty, and today I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you to allow me to serve you as a program chair for this month. And I did learn a lot from as a program chair, what I need to prepare and what I need to connect, invite speaker, and make everybody happy in this meeting. And I would like to invite all of you to join our committee in next year and to be one of the program chair and work together to make our meeting successful. Thank you. A few housekeeping tips. All participants will be muted upon entry to the Emirates breakfast meeting. And should you have a question or comment, please remember to enter it into the chat box. The audience, please use the microphone to ask questions during the Q&A section. Please remember to join us weekly as we will have our hybrid Emirates breakfast meetings every Thursday at 9 a.m. As always, this meeting is being recorded and will be available online on our YouTube channel, West San Gabriel Valley Realtors. Please remember to follow WSGVR social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also watch all our pre-recorded videos on YouTube. Please join our text message group. For updates, text WSGVR to the number 888-304-4055. Let's move on to the quick tip. Don't miss an email at membership@wsgvr.com and info@wsgvar.com as an email contact. It's very simple. Just go to Gmail or Yahoo, click the contact, and adding WSGVR as a contact ensures your emails go right into your inbox and will not be marked as spam. Today's agenda consists of our affiliate spotlight, Chris Hahn, Gem Mortgage, followed by our guest speakers, James Chen, State Farm Insurance, Sandi, Franco, First American Home Warranty, Marie Palacios, Contempo, Escrow, Jon Wax, Snap and HD, and moderator, Yana Beltran, Loyalty Escrow. Just a reminder that to be eligible for today's drawing, you must be a WSGVR member, and we will be having an attendance drawing, Amazon gift card drawing, and 50/50 raffle. Today, our affiliate spotlight will be brought to you by Affiliate Committee Chair Brian Swansky and Vice Chair Joseph Wayne. Now, take it away, Chris. Let's welcome Chris.
Picture's a little old. Like about 15 in that picture. Wish. Good morning, everybody. Okay, there's gonna be a little PowerPoint that I'll go through real quick. Okay.
Next.
I got two. Oh. Go back one. Okay, I don't know why they're both showing on the same screen, but I'm Chris Hahn, Gem Mortgage. At the very top, you see Integrity Home Finance there. I recently joined a friend's branch of Gem Mortgage. He just happens to use a DBA of Integrity Home Finance, but I've been with them at my branch 16 years now. Hamburg, I just closed it, realized I don't need the pain of the overhead and everything else, but been working out really good actually so far. So, and just a quick plug for the hub next door. Now that I've gone more remote, because this office is in Rancho, I'm not driving to Rancho every day for sure. I've been using the spot next door, the hub. It's an awesome place to do business. It's a free benefit for us. You'll really like it. Yeah, internet, coffee, conference room, workstations, everything. Oh yeah, of course. No, it's a free member benefit, so keep that in mind, free to all you guys. So anyway, so Gem Mortgage, what do? I've been lending for 32 years now. I work for a mortgage banker. We're a direct lender, so we have pretty much everything in-house. The only products I don't have in-house that I broker would be the non-QM stuff, like things like bank statement loans, debt service coverage ratio loan, the non-traditional stuff, we'll broker that, but everything else we do in-house. So from the process through the underwriting, through funding, through closing, it's all within our walls. So I've been very happy with Gem. That's why I've been there for 17 years now. It's been a long time. They've treated me well. They've got everything I need. So I haven't had a desire to go elsewhere. Next slide. So what about me personally? So this is my melting pot family mix here. You see, I look kind of mixed up. I am. My dad was Caucasian, Swedish, Dutch, German background. My mom was Japanese from Japan. He met her during the Korean War. So one of those war love stories. And then I came about in the 60s. So 1966, I was born. So that's me, the little guy in most of those pictures, my brother and sister in the middle one with my dad. I didn't put any new recent pictures of them. I should have done that. But anyway, next slide. So I went to Mark Keppel High School locally, and then USC. Alma mater. I had a huge benefit with my dad was a professor at SC for like 40 some years, taught medicine. None of us went into medicine, but got free tuition, so it's a very cool deal.
Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic.
Oh, for sure. So in 1990, I started my lending business. I had my son also, so I'm like, I'm going to do everything I can this year. And then guess where I moved?
Arcadia.
Arcadia. So since 1990, I've been with the Peacocks in Arcadia. We started with 1 or 2 on our street. There's got to be 20 now or something like that. They have 3 or 4 babies every year. Next slide, please. So that same year, I had this little guy, my son. He's with my mom in the middle picture in the bottom. That's him, the big bald guy now, and with a beard now in the upper right corner with his girlfriend. So a lot of things in 1990. Next slide. I have a granddaughter. That's her. She is awesome. She's now 14, if you could believe it. So she's beautiful. Started high school this year at Arcadia High, and scary, but blessing all at the same time. Next slide, please. So this is my wife now. It's not the wife of my son. That one didn't work out. But this one's working out. We've been married now, Carla. Many of you know her. We've been married for 21 years, going on 22 pretty soon. So all good. Next slide, please. our babies. So we didn't have babies together since my son was already grown. My wife didn't care to have kids, and I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that. So we have fur babies. So I've got my dog Kaya up in the left there. She's an awesome big furry German Shepherd. Everyone thinks, what dog is that? But just a long-haired German Shepherd. And the little guy, I'm so sad to even look at that picture. He died in 2020. That was my baby Mochi. He lived for 18 years. It was 1/3 of my life the year he died. So it was a long time for a dog. I was very blessed. Next picture. We like to do outdoor stuff. Even my dog, she loves to go canoeing with us. So we do a lot of that in the lakes around here or in the bays locally. Next picture. So in the upper left, I had midlife crisis a couple of years ago, and I used to skateboard all the time. I'm going to get back on that thing. And as you can see from all the scuffs and cuts, it wasn't a wise move. It's a young man's sport. So after enough falls and enough recovery of 6 months with like arms feeling bad and shoulders, I said, I'm going to really go now to surfing, which was the whole reason I was skateboarding. I'm like, when I can't get to the beach, I want to practice on the streets. So I stopped the skating, went to full surfing now, and I surf every weekend nonstop. I've gone 65 days this year so far. I love it. It's not, I used to just go weekend, so I'm not doing it during the week, but hopefully there'll be a day when I can do that during the week. But so fun. It's my favorite thing. It's the best workout ever. And just being in the ocean is such a stress reliever. It's the best thing. Excellent. So that's me surfing in the left on those gigantic waves. California, we didn't have real big ones all the time, especially in the summer, but still fun. I don't care. Bigger than 4 feet, I'm not doing it anyway. A little too crazy. In that bottom right corner is this cool thing that I can judge on my surfing with, or at least see what I did in the day. It's a watch I have that's like GPS, and it tells you, okay, those are all the route of, what I did that day, how many waves I caught, what speed. The one in the bottom right, all that squiggly, that's how much you paddled that day. So it tells you how much you paddled, like 3.5 miles. So you paddle 2 to 3 miles if you surf for a couple hours, and you're, getting around and trying to find the wave. So great exercise, but yeah, it does wear you out, but it's better than anything I've ever done. Next one. Oh, so I'm a big proponent of not using single-use plastics. And that's because of surfing. I'm out there surfing and bags and straws, and mostly I see a lot of straws. I guess there really is this thing about straws, and where they pulled one out of a turtle's nose. I don't know, they're out there, so I just don't use them. They hate me at McDonald's. I'm like, no, take the straw back. I don't want it. So if you can ever not use those things, they end up in the ocean, and I paddle around them all the time. So I've also gotten away from the plastic water bottles. I figure I'm saving probably 700 plus bottles a year by getting a filter installed in the house. And I get the best tasting water, and I just fill a water bottle with it and take it with me everywhere. So I think that may be the last. The end. Thank you guys for your time. Oh, I gotta get her out there.
Thank you, Chris, for your sharing your sunny and happy moment with us. You felt so happy right now, right? Okay, great. And the next is our affiliate introduction for today. And all the affiliates present today, please line up at the front, and we will start our affiliate on Zoom first. Affiliate, please line up. First, Unita Wu, Home Warranty of America.
Good morning, everyone. Unita Wu from Home Warranty of America, the 13-month home warranty. If you guys need any home warranty, please let me know. We're here to help you. And great presentation. And the same way, like my daughter stopping using straw because of the ocean. Thank you.
Thank you, Unita. Julie Chang, 888 Capital Investment.
Good morning. I'm Judy Chow.
Have an amazing day.
Hello, I'm sorry. Judy Chow, Senior Loan Officer from AA Capital Investment. I speak Chinese and English. We can close in 15 days. I can help you pre-approve and close your loan for your client. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy. Now we have Mark Wu of AMS Insurance. Mark?
He's not here. He's not joining us.
Okay. Then welcome Teresa Lam, Corinthian title. Teresa.
Sorry, she's not here either.
Okay. Next, Sage Gomez, my NHD.
Good morning, everyone. Sage Gomez with my NHD. Have a great day.
Thank you, Sage. Now we will back to live, starting from Alina.
Good morning, everyone. This is Alina Chu from Glen Oaks, Escrow in San Marino. Have a wonderful day.
Hey, everybody, this is Oriana Chen with Prime Lending. Next Wednesday, I am having a home buyer seminar in Monrovia. So please come and join me.
Good morning, Nancy Chan, lawyer Shadow. Have a wonderful day. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lucia Tam, president of CAREPA, Chinese American Real Estate Professional Association. We would like to also invite you to our Mid-Autumn Festival, September 14, 6:30 at NBC. Thank you. See you there.
Good morning, I'm Cosmo Sanchez with New England.
Chase Kerr with Morris West Property Inspections. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, it's Ken Shen with Transcover Landing. Have a great morning.
Good morning, everyone. Yolanda Martinez Arena, WFG National Title Company. Have a wonderful day and stay cool out there.
Had to get up here and see your pretty faces again. So Chris on Gem Mortgage.
Good morning. Boy, after drinking that coffee, I don't know, I get really loud and crazy. But anyway, good coffee over here. Mario Manzanilla, your reverse mortgage king. Forget a specialist, king.
Good morning, this is Alex, your home master. Thank you. Good luck.
Good morning, David Trang with Home Call Home Warranty. I have good news for you. For all those people in the room, you see my hand, I have more money than tickets. Good luck to you.
Morning, everyone. Lily Paul with State Farm Insurance.
Good morning, everyone. Jacqueline Chu from Champion Escrow.
Hi, everyone. I am Deanna and I'm from Loyalty Escrow.
Good morning, everybody. My name is James Chen. You're a good neighbor State Farm agent in the city of Walnut.
Good morning, everyone. Sandi Franco, First American Home Warranty. Good morning, everyone. Marie Palacios, Contempo Escrow.
And good morning, everyone. Not last but least, Jon Wax with Snap NHD.
And my name is Brandon Svransky. I'm the chair, and this is the most affiliates I think we've ever had at the board. So give yourselves a round of applause. And I just wanted to remind the affiliates, next week we have our committee meeting in the morning at 10:30. So be there, and I'll see you guys there.
Thank you, Brandon, and thank you all the affiliates, greetings. I would like to encourage all of members on Zoom, come back to our live meeting to meet our affiliates and meet our members, reconnect and getting update. It's really energetic here. And don't stay home, come back, okay? And please remember to support our affiliates with your transaction. We are happy to include open pitching to our hybrid Emirates breakfast meeting. A reminder, if you would like to pitch your listing, you must go to the wsgvar.com, click on open pitch, fill out the caravan request form, and submit it no later than Tuesday midnight of the week you want to pitch. Today, we have two listings featured. First, we have Roxanne Sao, eXp Realty. Roxanne?
Morning, everyone. Roxanne Sam with eXp Realty. I have a listing, 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Rosemead. It's 1,429 square feet. The lot size is 6,486. If you plan to stop by today, I'll be there from 11 to 1 p.m. and 1 to 4 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. If you plan to go today or during the weekend, park on the street and just walk down the driveway, get your steps in, and just come say hi. Thank you.
Thank you, Roxanne. Right. 780 and whatever you want to make an offer, it's a good signal for the buyer's agent, right? Yeah, let's go. And next up, we have Olivia from Golden Lands Investment and Financial. Olivia, are you?
She's on Zoom. Yeah.
On Zoom?
Yes.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So yes, I have a beautiful craftsman home and it sits on a 20,578 square foot lot. There's a lot of cypress trees that surround the property, creating a private retreat. You can go there to escape and be alone or do the complete opposite and entertain a whole bunch of family and friends. The home has 4 beds and 2 baths. It was renovated last year. It is wheelchair accessible in that there are 2 ramps and large doorways. There is ample parking and the lot is eligible for ADU, pool, RV parking, SB9 lot split, buyer to verify. There are several additional structures on the property that can be used for storage or other bonus space. Open house today from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. as well as this weekend. We'll have refreshments. See you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. And let's support their caravan activities after the meeting. Today's topic, our topic is mobile homes. Just because it's mobile, don't mean you cannot sell it. At this moment, please help me to welcome our moderator, Diana Beltran, Loyalty Escrow. She will be introducing our panelists. The floor is yours, Diana.
Hi, everybody, it's me again. Okay, so last time I was one of the panelists, now I'm on the other side. I get to ask the question. But before I start, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, say a little bit about themselves. And I guess we can start with James.
Good morning, everybody. My name is James Chen, State Farm agent in the city of Wada. Been an insurance agent for a little over 7 years. Been in banking for about 10 years prior. So bring in close to 20 years of experience in the industry.
Good morning, everyone. Sandi, Franco, First American Home Warranty. I just celebrated my 18th year with First American 2 weeks ago, which in home warranty is kind of like dog years, so you figure out the math. And if you guys are watching The Bachelorette on Monday nights, my kid is still in it. Team Tino, let's go. And here's Marie.
Good morning, everyone. Marie Palacios with Contempo Escrow. It's my first time here, so thank you for having me. A little bit about myself is I've been in escrow for the last 28 years. I've been doing mobile homes probably for the last 18 years. My office is in Arcadia, and I'm recently married, so I'm a newlywed. And I am happy to be a part of your organization today. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Jon Wax with Snap NHD. For 28 years, educating and providing services and explanations regarding NHD tax, environmental reports, including local DS car form. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Okay, so should I start?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to start by asking the first question. Jane, what does a standard mobile home? I'm sorry, what does a standard mobile homeowners insurance policy cover?
Okay, the standard mobile home is pretty much the same as your traditional house. It's going to cover what's called coverage A, the cost to rebuild the unit. It's going to cover personal property. It's also going to cover liability and also loss of use. So coverage A is if there was a fire or some kind of covered peril and what it would cost to replace that unit, the insurance company can cover for that. Your personal property are the things inside the building or the things that, you know, personal effects that you may have. Liability is not just restricted to the unit. Liability goes with you as well. So if you have a dog, the dog runs out the yard, bites somebody, that's covered under your mobile home insurance. Loss of use, if the home was not occupied because of a claim, the insurance company will cover for your expenses to stay at a similar location for the time that the unit's not inhabitable.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. Sandy, what are some notable differences in systems for mobile homes?
So it's important for agents as you go out there to be educated on what the differences are for mobile homes so that you can guide your clients appropriately. And some things that you'll notice are water heaters and heaters are rated differently for mobile homes because of the venting. So it's just things that you need to educate yourself on so that when you are viewing mobile homes with your clients, you know, why does that heater look like that? Or, you know, why does it look different? Because they're rated differently for mobile homes. Those are important things for you guys to know so you can guide your clients down the correct path and make sure that the things are appropriate up to code and standards for mobile homes.
Awesome, thank you. Marie, how is the process for selling a mobile home different from real estate transactions?
Selling a mobile home versus real estate are apples and oranges, especially for the escrow side of things. You as an agent, if you can write a contract, we can get you through the escrow. Mobile homes are governed very differently, and the rules that apply in real estate don't apply in mobile homes. Most of you will hear the terminology, and I get the question, what is the difference between a mobile home and a manufactured home? The difference is a mobile home is a trailer. It is mostly tin foil outside of the mobile home. They're not attached to the property. They're very boxed in trailer, and they appear to look like trailer form. Whereas manufactured homes are more updated. Most will have, they will change the outage to look more like real estate. They'll have foundations at the bottom of the property to make it look more real estate and look like real estate. The difference is mobile homes are governed by Department of Community Development, in which is a sector of the DMV that was transferred probably in 1975, where DMV turned all of their properties over to HCD, is what we call it, who governs all of the mobile homes, and there's a transfer of title. I'll end it there because I know there'll be more questions about it, but I just kind of wanted to give you the background between the manufactured and the mobile home and how they're governed.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I know there's a lot of details to that, a lot of it. John, are NHD reports required for mobile homes?
Yes, they are. Here's the reason. I'm going to piggyback on what Marie said. Before 1979, they came under the Department of Transportation and treated that way. And then the state law was changed. And back in July 1st, 1980 is when it went into effect and changed the designation from a vehicle and handled like a vehicle to an actual dwelling and a home. So yes, they are required, and that's back as 1998. Any dwelling unit that is in California and when it's sold has to have an NHD and tax report. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Jane, is earthquake and flood covered under homeowners insurance for mobile homes?
Earthquake, yeah. Hello? Earthquake and flood are not covered under your general policy. Those would require a separate policy.
Needs the mic.
Okay, so earthquake and flood, they're not going to be covered under your standard policy for your mobile home. At the close of escrow, your buyer is going to need to buy homeowners insurance. The reason being is if they are borrowing money against this mobile home, the banks want to protect themselves. So it's going to be a requirement at the close of escrow. Earthquake and flood, these are things that I recommend for your buyer. The reason being, in California, there are over 100 active fault lines, and any of these could be very devastating. A mobile home tends to be lighter in construction than your traditional home, so it's going to be more vulnerable to like earth movements. Or as regards to flood, you'll check with your NHD report, see if it's a requirement as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Sandy,
what is the pricing for coverage for a mobile home? Is it the same as a single family residence?
It can be. If your mobile home is in a park and has a space number, then we do separate pricing for those, like a condo, not like a single family home. If you take that same mobile home and put it on acre of land, it just became a single family home. So it depends on where it's located and how the home warranty views the property. If you're in a park, we do mobile home condo pricing. And if you're not in the park and you put it on a piece of land, it became a single family structure. So those are important things to share with your home warranty rep so we can give you the appropriate price on what your clients are looking at for home warranty. The coverage is the same.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Marie, do you pay property tax with a mobile home, and what is the sale tax?
With mobile homes, they fall under two sectors. A mobile home has an every single mobile home will have an identifying number, which is called a decal. For most of you to kind of relate it, it's like the license plate on your vehicle. That decal number will determine size, lot, weight, every intricate detail of that mobile home. In mobile homes, prior to 1980, most homes were on sales tax. What sales tax is a registration tax. And how it's determined is the sales price determined by the HCD's value. And if I have to give you a relation to what HCD value looks like, it's the blue book, the Kelly Blue Book. So even though you may sell a mobile home for $150,000, that blue book value is probably about $13,000. And the sales tax is derived from that number. So your sales tax on what we call use tax could be around $885 to your buyer because the buyer uses the tax. If that mobile home has been sold or voluntarily put on what we call LPT, which is property tax, that mobile home will be assigned an APN number. And it turns into regular LA County property taxes in which that seller will pay twice a year, just as normal as any other taxes are paid. So your decal will determine. Just a little trick to you if you're out there and you're seeing mobile home clients, if you want to know if your property is on sales tax versus the use tax. If you go to your decal number, anything that starts with A or B or C or F or D, those properties are all on use tax. If you look at your decal number and it starts with any type of L, LA, LAB, LC, that property is on property tax.
Awesome. Thank you. John.
Thank you. I'm gonna piggyback. Go ahead. That's my question.
Okay. How can the tax section differ for a mobile home sale from a regular NHD tax report?
Well, as Marie was saying, depending, like before 1980, they were coming with the Department of Transportation. So they had a usage tax, they had a registration fee. After 1980, and that was July 1st, then they were converted over based on a state law passage to an actual APN number, and they became a home, and they were treated just like a home. In addition to that, there were some that were laid over and they stayed in the transportation area. The parties could voluntarily make an agreement to change it over to a home sale and change it into the regular taxation, like a dwelling unit. The other thing I want to add is, since they are in the area that has other taxes, they are subject to Belarus 1915 bonds, Pace Hero loans, any of those number of things. And if they're a brand new development, they could be under the private transfer fee as well. So it's very important to read your reports, understand. If you don't, reach out to your representative to help you understand what's going on with the property. Thank you.
Thank you. Does home insurance cover wear and tear?
Oh my.
Home insurance for mobile homes does not cover wear and tear, just as your traditional homeowners insurance does not cover wear and tear. Insurance covers what's deemed to be accidental in nature and what's deemed to be like sudden in nature. So Wear and tear does not fall within that classification. The average mobile home useful lifespan is about 55 years compared to a traditional home, a little over 100 years. But we all know if things are well taken care of, they could last a lot longer. So just the same way you would maintain your car with oil changes, tire rotations, waxing, same thing can be done for your home. For proper upkeeping, painting the decks with sealing the decks for extreme weather, removing debris from the roof. All of these things could mitigate losses and therefore keep rates lower for you for your mobile home. If there's any questions you have for wear and tear and appliances, then Sandi would be the person you go to for that.
Thank you. Sandy, oops, okay. I think this is where the question comes. What type of things are not covered for mobile homes?
Well, okay, the nice lead-in, James, I'll take that.
Nice plan, Liz.
Some of the things that are normally not covered, makes sense, right? You're not gonna cover things that are shared systems or appliances. Like with a condo and a mobile home, if the park has a pool, you can't get pool equipment coverage, because you're not solely responsible for the pool. The HOA or the park management's in charge of those things. So anything the park management is in charge of, the home warranty is not going to cover. But the one thing you have to be careful of is roof coverage. If it's a tin roof, it's not going to be covered by the home warranty, right? We cover composite, tar, shingle, tile. Those are the types of roofs the home warranty covers. If it's a tin roof, it's not going to be covered. That'd be a super old home, I'm thinking, but they still could exist out there. And we do cover things that fail due to normal wear and tear. So I'm a big fan of homeowners taking responsibility and doing maintenance on systems and appliances. Airflow is huge for life. Change your filters, people, things will last longer, right? But if it fails due to normal wear and tear, it's covered by the home warranty. If it fails for missing, we don't cover things that are missing parts. People trying to fix their own stuff and then breaking it. It's not covered. It's not in your playground. Don't try to fix it, right? That's my best advice for homeowners. If you're not the air conditioning guy, don't go after the air conditioner. Call someone, let an expert do these things. That way you can be guaranteed that you don't cause more damage. So normal wear and tear is covered, but if you refuse to do maintenance for whatever reason, we cover things due to lack of maintenance also. But that's when your air conditioner's gonna break in July, then you and everybody else gets to have a not working air conditioner in July. So change your filters and have it break in October when it's not quite so bad.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, Marie. What is the process for park approval and when should you process the application?
The process for park approval is it's imperative to your transaction. You can't start a park approval prior to having a contract. Once you get in contract with your buyer, the first thing they need to do, and I mean almost immediately once they put their deposit into escrow, is go to that park. The park application for most parks is very stringent. The credit checks, its salary, its income. Anyone that lives in that mobile home with most parks are going to require every single person in that household to go on that application, which means all parties have to qualify. If you have children, teenagers mainly, or young adults, those individuals will have to qualify as well. And by law, mobile home parks have about 14 days. You have your good parks and you have your bad parks. Some will, they'll be on time. Others will stretch it out. But the last thing you guys as agents would want is to have your client, or if you're representing your seller, have a buyer that's waiting on an application for approval and your transaction is on hold for 2 to 3 weeks and it cancels because that buyer doesn't qualify. So you 100% want to make sure that that buyer gets into that park, that they have the necessary documentation. You stay on your client. Even I've seen many agents just go to the park and frequently check in with the parks just to see if the clients are complying, because you don't want to be 3 weeks into a transaction only to find out the client doesn't qualify and you no longer have a transaction and you wasted 3 weeks of your time. So get your clients to the park immediately.
Thank you. Kind of sounds like ordering your HOA docs on time, right? Take forever. Okay, John. For property determined to be in a CAL FIRE high or very high fire hazard zone, does the seller have to complete the FHDS card form?
Yes, in certain cases. It is considered a 1 to 4 unit, so it's a residential property. And these that are 1 to 4 units located in a CAL FIRE very high or high fire zone, and a TDS is required, are required to use the form in some form or manner. There are different ways that you have to fill it out, and it gives you more options. This is one of the versions that we have. I'm sure it's going to change again. But we have to have the seller, by law, the seller is the one who has to fill this out with the guidance of the agents. And for the home farming part of it, there is, as far as the rental space part of it, there's a decision tree in place. And if you fill out the decision tree, it fills in the form for the rental space portion, and then what I'll have to do is sign it. For home farming, they made it more like the TDS. So instead of just one checkup, there's a yes or no like the TDS. And if the person knows they have dual pane windows or they have special decks in place, they say yes. If they don't know or they don't, then they put in no as far as the home farming. But they do have to deal with it. The exceptions are certain trusts and any property sale that does not require the use of a TDS. Thank you.
Kind of jump back to Marie. How long can a mobile home sale transaction take if financing is required?
Very huge question in mobile homes. Most of you, when you write your contracts, you'll write your contracts for a 30-day escrow. In a mobile home that's going to be financed, it's a way different process. The lending process is very different than your regular loan lending process, and it takes a lot longer. You have a more segregated sector of lenders who do mobile homes, and the process is different. So in a lending sector, most appraisals are not even ordered until you're 3 weeks into your transaction. And once that appraisal is ordered 3 weeks later, that's when your lender starts to process your transaction. So when you have financing, the chances of having a 30-day escrow is probably not going to happen. It's more like 45, and it could be up to 60, depending on what the load of that lender is. So if you know you're going to have financing, get your clients in, and you actively have to be a part of the lender as well to kind of push them through. I think as the popularity of mobile homes is moving along, and I'm seeing it almost double over the last few years. If you know your client is going to have financing, which we're seeing because mobile home prices are now so much higher that people need financing. It's taking probably about 60 days or sooner to get a mobile home with financing completed. So just make sure you issue your contracts in a timely manner.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, so I think we have a few minutes left, so we're actually going to do our Q&A, and I see we have the first question.
We're pressed for time.
No, I think we're pressed for time, so that's why we're going to do the Q&A. Okay, go ahead.
The fact that climate things are happening, predicting floods to San Diego, fires all over the place, not only in the state, but pretty much across the United States. How does that affect you, or affecting potential fires and cost of insurance as we start adapting to the patterns?
Okay. Insurance rates are going to be, well, insurance in general is a pool of risk combined. And the rate that we share as an individual, insurance uses the actuarial reports to find out what losses are, in the aggregate. So when a major like catastrophic event comes along, then these rates get adjusted for future rates. Some of the things are anticipated, like you say, like global changing, and we've seen a lot of flash floods. Those things are going to trickle in and affect the rates as renewals come about. there's no changes as far as like what you have currently, because, you know, insurance, it's gonna be perhaps like on an annual basis. But maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it might have a marginal effect or a major effect based on some of the losses we've seen, like in Las Vegas. Some of those cases could be very catastrophic. So all those take into effect. It's an aggregate of an aggregate of losses that's going to be shared among, you know, everybody in general. It just gets split up to more manageable premiums for each individual or each entity.
Thank you, Jamie. Does anybody have a question you'd like to ask?
Question for Mary. Yeah, prior to the pandemic, I was helping one of my clients to purchase brand new mobile. So I ended up doing the homework. It turned out to be that usually the manufacturer, when it's a brand new mobile, they don't cooperate. So is that still the same case? Is that the case still?
Well, because what you're dealing with is a mobile home dealer at that point.
Right.
Mobile home dealers versus real estate brokers, they fall under different categories, so the criteria is different. Whenever you're dealing with a mobile home dealer, the dealers takes precedence over your broker.
Yeah.
So in real estate transactions where you have the strength and the dictation in your transaction in a dealership, they run it, and it's run differently. The criteria is different because your dealer is the seller, even if there is an individual that falls under the seller of that title. If Nancy owns this property, but there's a dealer, the dealer is actually the seller of that property, and they sign off on everything, including escrow instructions and things of that nature.
Do all the paperwork, they sign the escrow company. But what I'm trying to say is for those people that
Well, I think because the dealer probably has the most power.
yes,
They kind of
but
run the
like I
roots
said,
in the transaction.
made changes. I know back then the demand wasn't as high as right now.
Right.
So I was just curious.
Well, I think the demand is higher now, so it's probably gonna be in the same category.
Thank you. Does anyone have any other question for our panelists? Do we have any questions online?
No.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for participating and taking, your time to answer our questions and inform us. We appreciate it.
We good?
Thank you. Yeah. I survived.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you very much for Deanna and the panelists. On behalf of the West and Gateway Valley Realtors, we would like to thank our affiliates for their very informative presentation for mobile homes transaction. You must be feel very benefit for this section, right? And let's give them a big round of applause again. Thank you. And taking this opportunity, I also want to thank again our speaker in August, Los Angeles County Supervisor Catherine Barger, CAR Government Affairs Field Representative, Mr. Colin Powers, and City of Alhambra, Mayor Jeff Maloney, for their informative presentation for statewide, county, and city level for our meeting. So welcome, everyone. Please come back to our board in person to join us to receive this update information and get more knowledge for our industry when we're doing the transaction. Now, at this point, it's our fun time, right? WFGBR drawing. First, attendance drawing. Can you tell me, Lucky? Okay, how much for our part today? Anyone know that? $800. It's a big amount, right?
Yes.
Not only lunchtime, okay, it's a treat. Thank you. Okay, very simple rules. If I call the winner's name 3 times, if you don't respond, and we will move on, no exception. And right now, we save time, we just draw one. Belen?
Yes.
Let's start it. And you can dance when the music's on. We got Mel. No, we got a winner. William Chen. Not here. William Chen. William Chen. Not here. I'm so sorry, but we are so happy because our pot is accumulated to $825 next week, right? September 1st. Be sure to attend in person or virtual. And we wish the winner can become up to get this money. Otherwise, it will continue to accumulate until December. Okay. Next, Amazon gift cards drawing. We will select 3 winners from attending in person. Each winner will receive $25. First winner, Winnie 10, Cold Thai Roti. Winner, we are so lucky. We're so lucky. Second winner, and still and winning is not a first time winner. See how good it is. How in person. Cecilia Quinn. Lucky winner. Lucky. And let's move on to education classes. Please make sure to participate in our education classes. A list of the upcoming classes is displayed on your screen. Escrow, 2 days certification course, next Monday and Tuesday, August 29th and 30th, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Cost for member, $89. No member, $109. Refresher, $35. CRMers, virtual training, info sparks, market statistics. It will be happening on Wednesday, August 31st, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Cost is free. 45 hours DRE license renewal, continuing education. It will be happening on Friday, September 2nd, 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Cost is $85. 2020 Relative Safety Summit, Tuesday, September 6th, 2022, 10:30 to 3 p.m. This is free. And I would like to encourage you to join in person because we have a lunch offer. And you can learn more new update safety information and skill. We will have maybe some Kung Fu demonstration for the section. Okay, right now it's another exciting moment. 50 raffle. Wave your hand if you buy the ticket today. How much? $41. Woo. Okay, we have a winning ticket. 670 74 9 6 670 7496. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you again. Thanks for all of your support to WSGBAR Foundation. Without your support, we cannot do church. Announcement.
You know, everybody who comes to these meetings, we have a lot of fun, but we want to get more people in the door. So next week, invite your mates in your offices because we're stepping it up. Next week, we're going to have special donuts. We're going to have some yogurt. We're going to have gourmet pastry. And not only that, for the next 12 weeks, we are going to have gifts up here, and they will be drawn by the attendant from the wheel, and you will win that prize. Now, out of those 12 prizes, there's going to be 3 zonkers. So you need to be in this room attending in order to play the game. So we're going to have fun. So come next week and the next 12 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This is a special announcement from Sue for Amherst Community Special arranged for you. I still have announcement. Don't go away yet, okay? Give me 3 minutes. Join us for our local candidates forum on Thursday, September 8th, 5 to 7 p.m. This is a chance to meet November 2022 City Council candidates from the city of Alhambra, Monterey Park, and San Gabriel. Food and drinks will be provided. Deadline registration is Tuesday, September 6th. We are having a party. Join us for our 100th birthday party on Friday, September 16th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. There will be food, drinks, games, karaoke, dancing, but you must RSVP. Save the day. Save the day for the installation luncheon on Friday, December 2nd, 2022, in honoring 2023 President Lin Chow and her board of directors. Tickets are on sale now, and sponsorship opportunities available. Please call or email Palacios for sponsorship information. Please join us next Thursday as we welcome CRMers, and they will be giving us a valuations update. Once again, congratulations, WSGVR, on your 100 years. Thank you everyone for joining our meeting today. This concludes my service as August Evans Program Chair. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to serve you. See you all next Thursday at 9 a.m. And this meeting is now adjourned.